Hi, y'all. It is a beautiful day, and I wanted to recommend another podcast. Now, this podcast I listen to every day, and I'm embarrassed to admit that I was reluctant to make this video. But I'm going to do it anyway. So that's never stopped me before. But the podcast I want to recommend today, it's called Daily Audio Bible. And it may sound dorky, but I have always wanted to read the Bible all the way through in a year. And I've heard so many people say, oh, you can read the Bible in a year, you can read the Bible in a year. And I've actually tried several years. And I'll make it a few months, but I don't know, by spring and summer, I just stop reading. And then I get so behind, I don't catch up. So I have to admit, I've never read the Bible all the way through in 1 year. But a friend told me about how you can have these Bible apps and they're reading a little bit of the Bible to you every day. Now there's a lot of them out there, but the one that I'm listening to right now, and I actually didn't start until January 7th, but I was able to catch up, and now I have not missed a day, thank goodness, and I've caught up. But now you don't have to start on January 1st. You could start whatever day, and then you could go back and catch the episodes, or you could just listen to it for a year. Anyway, I'm digressing, aren't I? But I want to recommend the one I'm listening to. It's called Daily Audio Bible. It's a guy named Brian that actually reads the Bible. I think he's out of Tennessee. But what I really like about it is, well, for one thing, just being a podcast, you can listen to it while you're driving along. You can listen to it while you're cooking dinner, while you're out for a walk or a jog or whatever. So it's so much easier than having to actually sit down and get your Bible out and read it. But what I like about this particular audio Bible, daily Bible reading, is Brian reads a section in the Old Testament, a section in the New Testament, a couple of verses in Psalms, and a couple of verses in Proverbs every day. And he also does commentary, what we've read every day. And I love that. One thing about it that is so helpful is he'll say things like, okay, y'all, pay attention to these verses we read today in the Old Testament, because in a few months we're going to be reading further on in the Bible. They're going to refer back to these verses. And that is so important because the Bible is such a large book. You can, if you're not careful, you can take verses out of context. And I know I've been in sermons before where I really thought the preacher maybe was taking something out of context. And I've certainly been in conversations with people where I thought they were taking a verse out of context. So I just think it's really cool the way Brian does, he sums up what you've read, but he also points out verses that we're going to need to remember so we can refer back to them, in a couple of weeks or a couple of months when we get further on the Bible. But anyway, Daily Audio Bible is the podcast I'm recommending today. I hope you'll check it out. You can download it at wherever app store that you get your apps, or on Spotify. Spotify is actually how I listen to it every day. But thanks so much for listening to this video. And y'all, would y'all please like and subscribe? It makes me feel so good when I get a subscriber. And it's so funny how we all need approval, I guess. But when people give me a thumbs up on a video, it just really makes my day. So if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for listening, y'all. And as always, have a good day. Bye.